All right, so as she said, I'm Kathy with the Veterans One Stop Center. We are a nonprofit that is local. We have free services and activities for veterans, service members, and their families as well. All right, so this is a list of our services. A few of them are income related, so the legal services are usually income related, as well as some of the housing if you're looking for special housing. And we also have our peer mentoring services. That is how we do all of the activities. We do have 3 locations. We have one in Buffalo on Main Street. It is right next to the big Delta Sonic that is over there. We are also next to the Housing Coalition as well. And 80 Professional Parkway in Lockport. I don't know if anybody knows Lockport. It's off of Davison Road. And then we also have a location in Batavia. So our Dwyer program is our peer support program. They're one of the ones that do a lot of the activities. So currently right now we have yoga, we do equine therapy, which is also our volunteer opportunity that we have right now. It's a ranch out in Newfane, Burt area, and it's actually fantastic. They train the horses to deal with kids with disabilities. So the kids can go and actually physically ride these horses. So we go in, we help groom the horses, train them up a little bit, and clean out the barns and kind of help the whole situation. You would also be able to ride the horses if you wanted. They would just set that up on a different day than the volunteering opportunities. So the yoga we have every Tuesday night at 5:30 at our Buffalo location. There's also a gentleman, his name is Chad Stowe. He does yoga at the YMCA in Lockport. And anybody that has, any combat service can go and do his yoga classes for free as well. We always do barbecues, we have fishing days, so we try to keep the activities going all year round, but those are a couple of our constant ones. Operation Children in the Military, it's a fantastic children's program. So anybody that has kids, it can be any age. They always do a craft, they do an activity, sometimes they go for hikes. They have, sometimes they go to the Albright Knox and have some classes at the Albright Knox and actually get to go around and look at the paintings in the museum and everything. It's fantastic. They also have dinner. So if you just want to drop your kids off, have a couple hours free to yourself, have a date night maybe, a fantastic program. The lady that runs it in the Buffalo office, her name is Mary McFarland. She works with the Mental Health Association. I want to adopt her as my grandmother. She is just the nicest person ever. She's fantastic. And then Lindsay does the one out in Lockport, and she is equally as awesome. She's a little on the younger side. She has kids herself. She's fantastic, and she's a great cook. So, and we also have our Bridgers program. This is our coffee socials. So this is if you just need to talk to other veterans or other service members. Sometimes the transition from the service to civilian life is a little difficult because people there aren't on the same level. So sometimes you just need to talk to somebody who's been through the same thing as you and has a lot of the same experiences. So this is our program to help that camaraderie continue. So I know they get together at the VA sometimes, at our downtown location, and also at the Batavia VA. Operation Family Caregiver, this is one of our newer things that we have going on. So this is for actual caregivers. So if you know anybody that is having difficulty taking care of somebody that was in the military, this is a support for you. So if you need help, because you don't take care of yourself when you are so busy taking care of somebody else. So this is support to help you maintain care of yourself so that you can take care of the person that you need to care for properly. So that is one of our newer ones that we started this year. It's actually going very well. So if you are a caregiver, you know anybody that is a caregiver that is just in need of a little assistance, feel free to give us a call on that one. So the volunteer opportunities, again, our equine therapy is the one that is the major one. We also, when we do our fishing days and barbecues, those are a little larger things, so we could always use volunteers for those. We do suit drives, so if anybody has any suits that they want to donate, but we also have suits for any veterans themselves. So if you are looking to do any employment or go for a job interview, or even if you just need a couple dress shirts, we have a ton of suits and dress shirts. So feel free to come to any 3 of our locations. Colvin Cleaners will clean it and tailor it for free. So that's a nice perk as well. So anybody that needs any attire, if you need anything, feel free to come into any of our offices. So the social events, that is, all the things that we do. So we have the yoga, we have the hiking, we have done snowshoeing in the past. Last year didn't really cooperate, it rained, so fortunately couldn't do the snowshoeing. But so we just try to keep active along with all of our counseling services that we do. All of it is non-medical related, so we're not quite the VA or anything. Does anybody have any questions about anything? We work with Goodwill, is actually in our Buffalo location. They help us with the employment services, but they also do resume building and interview skills and everything like that. The education, we help with like the GI Bill, like paperwork and ends of that. Jobs, yes. So the jobs would be with Goodwill with the employment and everything. So they have a lot of organizations that are always looking to hire veterans, and we help them fill that. So if anybody is looking for a job, a particular job, they have a whole group of organizations that hire through them. So consumer credit counseling is also in our office. They are in our downtown location and our Lockport location. So you can come in for credit services. You can. We also have a lot of situations where people are having issues paying like utility bills. Sometimes they're behind on rent. So we can also assist with situations like that. Okay, well thank you. Thank you very much.